I talked in an earlier video about panic and the ways that you can help improve on that panicky feeling after you have been laid off. This is a normal thing for people to feel panic. And actually, when I think of panic, I think of the one word that my favorite psycho-babble word that I've heard out there. I'm not a big one for this kind of term, but when I heard it, I thought, that's it. I've done that. I know what that is. I'm glad that there's a term for it. The term is catastrophizing. What you are doing that has led to your panic is you are catastrophizing. You're thinking, well, I no longer have a paycheck. I'm going to lose my ability to pay for my bills, to pay for food, to pay for housing. I'm going to lose the house. I'm going to move into someone's basement, like my parents' basement, and then I'm going to wind up dying alone and poor in the muddy gutter of an unknown street somewhere in the back alley. That's catastrophizing. And you don't need to do that. You need to think about, you need to address this by figuring out, what is it that I believe? What are my beliefs or my thoughts that I'm not really paying attention to, that I'm assuming are true, that I'm thinking, that end up leading to catastrophizing, to thinking that everything is going to be a complete and total catastrophe. So here's an example. You're thinking, well, as soon as I'm not paid, I won't be able to pay my bills within days, maybe. Not weeks or months, but days. That may very well be true. And you are facing a real situation. You don't want to try to deny the fact that this is a financial hardship, a very real financial hardship when you are laid off. But there are things you can do. You'll be spending less on things that you took for granted. Don't think, oh, there's nothing I can do about my spending and I'll lose it. I'll be done in days. Sit down, realize that these are panicky thoughts. These are thoughts based in fear. Let's look at the reality. Oh, I can actually make my money based on the savings that I have last for 4 weeks. 4 weeks is not great. It certainly isn't, but that's better than thinking I'll be done in days or I'm done for already. There are a lot of things you will be able to do to save money, to look more rationally at things, and to remind yourself, most importantly, instead of thinking automatically, this is a disaster, this is going to be terrible, I don't have any more money left to spend on anything, how am I going to eat? You need to think, okay, I actually have this much money today in my bank account, and I have a little more in savings here, and I can get this money there. I might ask parents for a loan or friends for a loan. Not that you want to do that. That's not a first choice. It's not a great choice. It's not a happy choice, but it's not a catastrophic situation either. And remember that. You can get through this. Don't let the panic drive you to make the wrong decision. Focus on the good opportunity in front of you. Whatever good opportunity will be there, and there will be a good opportunity.